Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Jackson. Welcome to Crash Course. And what's that? We can get sued for copyright infringement? Well, you should have told me that before we started filming. Today we're going to be discussing digital media in education. Digital media is defined as any communication media that operates with the use of any various encoded machine-readable data formats. But how do we as educators use this in order to make a learning environment more engaging and effective? The advancement of digital media has changed a lot of aspects of our lives, including being constantly advertised to and having pop culture shoved down your throat by algorithms such as right here on YouTube. But more importantly, it's changed how we read the world. Paulo Freire, a Brazilian educator and philosopher, once said, "Reading does not consist merely of decoding the written word or language. Rather, it is preceded by and intertwined with knowledge of the world." Taking in things about the world around us makes us who we are and develops our understanding of how things work. And we do this subconsciously. I remember at a very young age, I developed a dislike for the New York Mets just because my parents, who were Braves fans, used to boo them on TV. Technology affects how we read the world now more than ever. We tend to document and analyze popular media in order to determine our own worldview. Now, as educators, instead of working against this new importance of digital media, we can produce powerful academic and social results through the adoption and use of these mediums. I think it's time for an open letter. Dear awesome teachers, thank you for changing my mind about school and being one of the reasons I wanted to be a teacher in the first place. I had a teacher tell me one time that everything was literature. We used books, movies, plays, music, and social media as a way of learning literary concepts, and to this day, her class is probably my favorite class I've ever taken. No offense, Dr. Krone, you're awesome too. Best wishes, Jackson Gallman. Media that students already consume outside of the classroom can be brought into the classroom and can be used as a supplement or even replace canonical texts in order for students to gain an understanding of the literary theme or topic of discussion. For example, Ernest Morel, in a 2002 article, writes about teaching poetry through the medium of hip-hop to great success, stating, "The students generated quality interpretations and made interesting connections between the canonical poems and the rap songs. They were also inspired to create their own critical poems to serve as celebration and social commentary. Their critical investigations of popular texts brought about oral and written critiques similar to those required by college preparatory English classrooms. The students moved beyond critical reading of literary texts to become cultural producers themselves, creating and presenting poems that provided critical social commentary and encouraged action for social justice." Whether it's using video games such as Red Dead Redemption to teach story structure, or the use of a Christopher Nolan film to teach symbolism, these students will be engaged, and in my opinion, are more likely to be an active participant in their own educational journey. Students already read the world through things like movies, music, TV, video games, social media, and other platforms. So bringing that into the classroom provides a bridge between the world outside the classroom and the content inside of it. This episode of Crash Course was produced and directed by me. The show is written by me, and our graphics team is also, yep, you guessed it, me. If you have any questions about today's video, you can put them in the comments where they'll be answered by me. And if you haven't already, go ahead and give somebody a compliment today. Thank you for watching Crash Course, and as always, don't forget to be awesome.